Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day. I am Wan Norhayati Wan Ahmad, representing my team members, which are Azharuddin Ali, Ani Munirah Muhammad, and Muhammad Zakiri Muhammad Noor, and we are from Universiti Utara Malaysia, UUM. Today, I would like to present our works on role of IT governance for sustainable risk management in Malaysia. There is no doubt that IT now play a very huge role in our life, okay, especially in this digital era, right? And with the coming up of the IR 4.0 and so on, where now we can see that with the technology, our information is at the fingertips, where it helps us in information searching. This is easy for us to get information for decision making and problem solving. Besides that, it's also give us a channel to improve our communications, okay? And then information technology also help us to get a new ways of doing things and improve or enhance our efficiency of operations, ease us in reporting, as well as helps organizations in doing their recruitment process. On the other hand, okay, despite of the benefits that we enjoy, IT or information technology need to be governed. This is to ensure that the sustainability of business, all right, can be assured in the years to come. And then it could also not just bring benefits to the organizations, but as well to the other stakeholders, especially to the customers, environment, and the whole society. Okay, why? The question is why this IT need to be governed? Because if not, it's going to lead to what we call sustainability risk. Okay, now, what is sustainability risk? Okay, according to Committee of Sponsoring Organizations, or COSO, and also, okay, what does it say? It is an uncertain social or environmental event or condition that is occurs that can cause significant negative impact on the company. So basically, when there is a risk, it will prevent organizations from achieving its intended goals or objectives, okay? However, when we talk about risk, there is also positive risks, or what we call it opportunity, okay? This sustainability risk sometimes is also known as ESG, or environmental, social, and governance related risks, and sometimes also known as non-financial or extra-financial risks. Okay, in related to SDG, Sustainability Development Goal 9, which is encourage of the development of the industry, innovation, and infrastructure, is also include the development of information and technology. All right, because especially in the developing countries, okay, they have a very lack of resilience infrastructure, which these give a barrier to them, especially their business, to success globally, especially, and also the development cause environmental degradations. So in SDG 9, among the solutions from UN is to excel in the industry innovations, including the technology. All right. However, at the same time, these developments should ensure that whatever that we use, whatever technology that we use, whatever infrastructure that we develop, is using green concepts energy efficiency, and also protecting environment. And of course, for the benefits of socials, community as a whole, and our planet, okay? Not only for now, but also for the future. Right, so when we talk about sustainable development, it's about meeting the needs of the present world without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So we have to take care of the planet now, all right, using it now, but we have to take care of it and preserve it for our next generations. In sustainability risk management, what we do is, all right, we have to evaluate what are the risks, the sustainability risks related, okay, especially in this case that related to the information technology. We discover it, all right, we explore, we try to analyze these risks, okay, assess the harm of these risks, we monitor and we try to mitigate it. All right, so there are 4 ways of mitigate the risk. It's either we try to avoid it, we retrain it, we transfer it, or we reduce it. Okay. Okay, so today we want to discuss, I want to discuss about the 4 rules of IT governance in sustainability risk management. So we have identified 4, which are improve data integrity and safety, reduce inequality of access, minimize environmental impact, and protections against reputational risk. Right. Number 1 is that, you know, when we talk about technology, and we see that in this digital era, especially, there are pools of data. There are big data. Okay, the data pools together that make us easy, all right, to get information, like I said, at our fingertips. All right. However, okay, these data need to be safeguarded, okay, so that the integrity, the accuracy of data, and the confidentiality of data is safeguarded, right? Okay, because if this data is leaked, okay, then it's going to harm the clients, the organizations, or even the government. Okay, so in this regards, okay, how IT is governance, okay, it's governed through the data to ensure that data are not stolen, shared, sold, hacked, lost, manipulated, or misused. Because if this happen, of course, it's going to cause the mistrust to the organizations or even to the government. Okay, so the data leakage can happen in every stage of the process. For example, in the collection stage, storage, use, or even in this destroying phases. Okay, so in the governance of the data, so what happened is that the organization should identify the risk and manage what are the possible causes that may lead to the data leakage. All right, number 2 is that in order for us to reduce the sustainability risks that impact the society, okay, is by reducing the inequality of access in terms of technology. All right, so not everybody can enjoy the technology equally. Okay, so as government and organizations, what we do is that they have to ensure that the technology is available for all. Okay, it's not just available, it's there, the infrastructure is there, but it's also can be accessed. Okay, for example, since now that government has done a lot of initiative so that the internet, okay, for example, is available, but it can be accessed anywhere you are in the country. And it's not just that, but it should be also affordable. right, at affordable price. Right, next is that whatever technology and infrastructure are using any technology have to be not impact environment. Okay, so producer or provider of the technology should make sure that the products gone through sustainable process, okay, which are environmental friendly, and also it does not use a lots of energy or energy efficient, so that carbon emissions can be minimized, and as well as it can be recyclable, okay, which now that we can see electronic waste or e-waste is one of the increasing waste in the world, right, that will harm not only the society, the people, but also the planet. Last but not least is when we govern our technology, okay, related to the three that I have said earlier, is actually help organizations to safeguard their reputations, right? So we can see that the key risks related to reputations here related to hardware and software failure, data integrity, fake news, right, spam, viruses, cyber and malicious attacks, and so on. Okay, so these need to be handled, need to be mitigated by organizations, or else, right, it will impact, like I said earlier, the trust of the clients, okay, the leakage of their data, and which will impact maybe the competitiveness of their organizations, okay, and or even harm the country as a whole. So failure or ineffective in managing these risks will affect organizations' reputations. So like what you always hear that people say, reputations take years to be built, but it takes seconds to be destroyed. Okay, so as a conclusions, we know that IT, information technology, is very important to us. Okay, it gives us lots of benefits, yet it needs to be governed to ensure the responsible use, reduce risk, especially sustainability risks. And then next is IT governance contributes greatly towards the four dimensions that I've discussed earlier, which is protections against reputational risks, ensuring equal access, reduction in environmental impact, and protections of data integrity and safety. Last but not least, role of IT governance are found to be contributing greatly to the sustainability of the environment and society, in line with SDG 9 for innovative and sustainable use of IT in our daily life. Right, so with that, thank you very much, and thank you for listening.